forest tall, mystic rivers and the ancient walls. Enemies lurk, but I won't fall. Every quest answered every call. In the silence of the darkest night, strength and all that keep my path in sight. Through the chaos, I find a light. Every quest, my eternal fight. Every quest, my eternal fold. Every quest, my eternal fold. In the darkness of Nectar's night, life on the edge of shadows. My darkness of Nectar's night, as we start my fight. In Norrath zones we take flight. Volcanoes, hills to Freeport Gate. Guardians fall when we tempt fate. In my vast storm we blaze the trail. Craving triumph, we won't fail. Epic drops and quests untold. In the shadows we are bold. To every corner we will ride. As the shadow knight with pride. In Kylon plains the dragons soar. Fighting hard, we want for more. Echoes of Phaedra's ancient lore. Onward we march to even the score. Kazik to a fallen gate. Facing fear, we won't hesitate. Choosing paths in the silent night. Shadow knights win with sheer might. Epic drops and quests untold. In the shadows we are bold. To every corner we will ride. As the shadow knight with pride. In Kylon plains the dragons soar. Fighting hard, we want for more. Echoes of Phaedra's ancient lore. Onward we march to even the score. Kazik to a fallen gate. Facing fear, we won't hesitate. Choosing paths in the silent night. Shadow knights win with sheer might. Epic drops and quests untold. In the shadows we are bold. To every corner we will ride. As the shadow knight with pride.
In shadow long, every quest strides through darkened woods and canyon wide. He roams the lands, both near and far, chasing dreams under Norrath stars. From Antonica to fens of Nassau, he's slain the beasts and claimed the scars. In Freeport streets, Arcanos halls, echoes of his courage call. Oh, every quest you bring trials tough and secrets told, in frost or flames, in heat or cold, he battles on with steel and might. In darkest depths he finds the light. Every quest to brave the souls, crossing valleys, climbing stones. In this grand world from dawn till dusk, you complete the quest, 'cause in you we trust.
Step into the magic realm tonight. Leave your worries at the door, it's light. Every quest is here to guide your flight. In Norrath, where we'll all unite. Welcome to the show, come have some fun. Leave it all behind, watch the pixels run. Press start and let your journey begin. Norrath's secrets waiting to be seen. Grab your gear and pack a smile or two. Dragons and quests await you. Chat and cheer, our community's true. Together in the stream we'll break through. Welcome to the show, come have some fun. Leave it all behind, watch the pixels run. Press start and let your journey begin. Norrath's secrets waiting to be seen. You've seen. Every quest calling heroes far and wide. Escape the grind, let your spirit ride. Here we laugh and conquer side by side. In this virtual land we'll all confide. Welcome to the show, come have some fun. Leave it all behind, watch the pixels run. Press start and let your journey begin. Norrath's secrets waiting to be seen. Welcome to the show, come have some fun. Leave it all behind, watch the pixels run. Press start and let your journey begin. Norrath's secrets waiting to be seen. Be seen. Be seen. You've seen. Be seen.
All right, well, let's see how this goes. As you can see, my stream is all about doing every quest possible in the game EverQuest, EverQuest 2. Right now I'm playing a paladin, and I started off as a Shadow Knight, but because I have to do every quest, I'm going to be going back and forth between the two classes, because some of the quests I need to do are betrayal quests. Because if I don't do those, I won't do all the quests. And so I'm going to go back and forth. Right now, I've already betrayed over to Kinos. I've done the city tasks there up through level 19. I did all of the city tasks in Freeport all the way up through level 19 as well. And then, so I have this plan that I'm going to go, see if I can bring my spreadsheet up here. I've got this plan that I'm going to go it is. That I am going to be going through some of the, as you can see right here in this area. No, you can't because I'm not displaying my mouse. But some of these Norrathian quests, I don't think I can do them right now because they involve betraying, and I'm actually just transferring citizenship over to Norrathian. So we'll see how that goes. And how many I get. I don't even really know. I have a paid account, and so therefore I can just bounce back and forth between these areas. We'll see how it goes. You would have thought I would have planned this out. I've been working on getting the stream going for a year. And every time I go to start streaming, I think, I'll start tomorrow. Sounds like most people's diet plans too. I'll start tomorrow. So here we are. We're at the ambassador. And the ambassador is... I think I may read the dialogue for a lot of these.
Hello.
I think the post dialogue quest text is pretty good too. And my plan is to play this game for the last time. It's been a big part of my life, and I'm in no hurry. If it takes me 3 years to get all these quests done, maybe more. I've been given the transfer of citizenship papers to Ambassador G, and he will direct me towards the next step. All right. Excellent, these look in order. Please speak with Nemes Sessi, courier in the royal court. He only speaks fairy. And I did pick up the fairy language at a different time, probably a couple months ago. As you can see, what am I think you know this. I have almost 1,500 quests done, and I am currently level 19. My plan is to not out-level the quests. Try not to mentor back to the right level. So it's really important for me to have a strategy so that I can kind of vacuum up everything that there is to do before leveling, having to level down. But eventually, because of some of the raids that I'll have to do to complete quests, I will have to out-level the quests by quite a bit and then just level back down and do the raids that way. Because the state of the game, I'm on the live server, the state of the game is that there aren't that many people around at this level, right? The majority of the population is either playing at the very high level, at raid level, or they've gone over to some of the Origin server, for example, where the rule set is a little bit different. All right. Before one starts on the road to acquiring citizenship in Norrathian, however, one must speak fairly. The Fey language. Does that speak at once known? The city registrar can be found in the Royal Fey Court.
What's up?
Would you like more information about? Have I proven my worth to Norrathian? Can I apply for citizenship now? Let me see. Yep, it looks as though you've been doing quite a number of hours of community service. Oh, I forgot to complete my quest. I got a special quest completed button.
You just finished a quest.
There we go. We're on $14.99.
Raise your sword up in the air. Claim your loot and take a rest. In EverQuest, you are the best.
All right, now it says I have these 2 quests. I can't believe I have both at once. It's a great honor for me to have my citizenship bestowed upon me. Okay, well, it looks like we got one guy right here. Now you might wonder, how am I flying already at level 19? It's because I've done every trade skill quest in the game. And then once you do all the trade skill quests, at least once you hit level 85 trade skill, then you pick up the ability to fly. So before I started doing the adventure quests, because again, this isn't about the challenge of grinding and not walking and all of that. The challenge is to find and do all of the quests. And while I'm not interested in making it extremely easy, and I'm not interested in making it extremely difficult to do the fights and so on, I just want to make sure I'm thorough and enjoy the ride as I go along. And if anyone watching or anyone watching the VOD later on, if you want to join me in the game, just look for me to be online. And I have a guild, but the only reason I have the guild is so that I can store the quest items. So I basically wanted a guild hall that would archive and showcase all of the things that a person could pick up. One person can pick up along the way while completing all the quests in the game. And there's some pretty interesting stuff. I've done this before, and I've done it in a house, but it just took way too much space to do it in the house. So looks like I have a book over here. Must be upstairs, huh? Also, I will have to do this as an evil character at some point because there's different quests that I can get as an evil character. If anybody is really familiar with the city of Kelathan, and you see that I'm struggling quite a bit to get anywhere, it's because this isn't typically what I do. I'm usually a Kinos guy, although I love playing Shadow Knight quite a bit. Usually I actually play an Ixar Shadow Knight. All right, we got one more.
You just finished a quest. Oh yeah. Raise your sword up in the air. Claim your loot and take a rest. In EverQuest, you are the best.
Oh, and now we have Queen Amory. Now, even though I have this spreadsheet that you might have gotten a peek at a little bit ago, even though I have this spreadsheet, here I'm probably on screen, like as I'm streaming, I probably won't bring it over. I do plan on, when I do Stormhold, I'll have a tab just for Stormhold. The way this spreadsheet works is I've basically gone on to EQ2 players. I've looked up my character, and then I have just copied all of the quests from each category and put them into a spreadsheet. They're not all here. So far, I've really just focused on getting stuff from Shattered Lands, trying to get it in here. Just doing Shattered Lands alone, all of the quests in there, is going to take quite a bit of time. And I also have a little script in there, so if I click on a checkbox like this, it'll automatically light up green, although it's not. There we go. A little bit of a delay there. All right, well, we got a couple quests done already. We're up to 1,500. And I don't have a goal. I don't think, well, before I hit level 20, I want to do this many quests. It's just what's there and how many more can I do. And I think what I'll do here is I'll go as a member of here, and I'll probably go to Hellas, or Hellas, as some people say, and I'll get my citizenship there. And then I'll probably start the betrayal process, turn evil again, and then I want to do all the sewers over there. I've got the Kino sewers pretty much wrapped up. Most of Antonica wrapped up. I do need to do Common Lands still. Not all of it, but most of it.
Well met.
And she wants to know if I'm prepared for the citizen. I'm not prepared for the citizenship. I'm wearing a stocking cap, for goodness sakes. Do I look like I'm ready for a big ceremony? Probably the last time I really got into this game was Frostfell, because I wanted to grab some of those quests quickly. But
Well met.
All right, I told her I'm ready. We can lie to it. It's just queen, after all. You have renounced your allegiance to the cities, which have given you shelter, seeking to serve the city of Kelathin and to promote growth throughout Norrath. And I like the way they capitalize the word growth, because Kelathin is pretty much the area of fruitfulness and growth. You have claimed all your worldly possessions from your old home and bank accounts, enabling you to put roots in your new community without longing for the old. Now, it used to work that way. It doesn't work that way anymore. Now, if you want to just go, you go. You don't have to grab all your stuff. Remember in the old days, it was horrible because you'd have to, if you were going to betray, like, I did that one time because I was playing a dirge that was good aligned. I can't remember anyway, it was a good aligned race. And then they brought out the gods, and I wanted a nasty Sul really bad. So then I had to betray for that, and I was over in Haven and stuff and trying to be a raider at the same time. And speaking of deities, can you imagine doing all those quests? It's going to take forever. Now, I may out-level those because they take place at like 10, 20, 30 or whatever. I didn't memorize the numbers, but they take place at levels of 10 from each other. And I don't want to fill up my quest journal. And I really would have to, I think. So what I'll do is I will get to the level to complete a deity quest from beginning to end, all of the quests that they will offer. And then I will just complete one deity all the way, and so on and so on and so on. Then I will have to switch alliances, good or evil, whatever it is, and then do the remaining ones. In the meantime, and I have plenty of time, I just have to figure out, well, which one do I want to end up with? You know, because I don't want to have to do one twice. And maybe deities don't mean anything anymore in the game. I'm not a high-level player, not a high-level. The problem with me is I don't mind doing groups, and I really enjoyed raids when I did, but it ties up so much of your life when you have to play on a schedule. That is no longer fun. It's no longer a game when you have to play on a schedule, right? Because then the rest of your family has to work around you playing a game. And it's just, at my age, even though I just retired, I don't really need to be doing that. So I would rather just out-level the raid, the ones I can do, and then I'll just do them that way. There's a few that have weird mechanics that make it very difficult to complete on your own, but there's some you can work around. EverQuest, your works have proven your commitment to Kelathin. Your services will enable us to continue our work towards the promotion and protection of growth, both in Fedor and abroad. Do you make known your commitment here in the presence of myself and others? How many others do we have? Not much of a crowd. You know, you guys could have gone out a little bit better for a guy like me. Anyway, do make known your commitment here in the presence of myself and two other chumps that had nothing better to do, forsaking allegiance all other cities in Norrath. Yeah, I do for now, so I can get the quest. Then so be it. You shall become a citizen of Kelathin, defender of the Fae of Kelathin, and guardian of the sacred powers of growth. I'm pretty old, and the sacred powers of growth have long gone. Do you solemnly affirm that you will fulfill your obligations to these principles without hesitation? I better answer quickly, otherwise I failed to do it without hesitation.
You just finished a quest. Oh yeah. Raise your sword up in the air. Claim your loot and take a rest. In EverQuest, you are the best.
And then the queen welcomes me to Kelathin. Very glad you will be one of us. You know, if I look around here, I don't know that I can ever be one of the... Look at the... Yeah. Psst. Hey, lady, I'm not one of you. You may have to seek out local trainers if you have need of updating any training you received previously. Good luck. And I think what she means by that is if I would have been switching from evil to good, and then I would have had to unlearn all of my Shadow Knight skills and then get my Paladin skills. Well, here we are. Not much to do right now. My plan is to just go check out and see what kind of quests this maybe afforded me. Now that I'm
running around is likely to whittle me
we'll do this housing one, I suppose.
Hello, I am the innkeeper for Kelethan. My name is Twiggy. We received word of your arrival and have a room prepared for you. Is there anything you'd like to know about housing before you move in?
Actually, I'm looking for work.
Well, you might try over at the far end of Old Kelethan near the Acorn Lift there. Check with Traeger Vertigreen to see if there's any work to be done around Kelethan. Also, sometimes the merchants might have an odd job or two. It never hurts to ask around.
Oh, all right, thanks. And then let's see if I can
Hello,
just...
I am the innkeeper for Kelethan.
All right, first time
My
buyer.
name is Twiggy. We received word of your... What would you like to know?
Nothing right now. I just have to find the house. I'm assuming it'd be right here. No, this is not a house. I don't think these are going to count toward another quest. I've already done all the... I believe there's... I mean, we can take a look and see what...
I greet you.
I've done all the daily adorning quests already.
Salutations.
I've done the 130 alchemist quest too, so... You just have to find some housing, so... Of course, right next to where the person's standing. I really don't need to buy it, do I? I think if I visit it, it counts the same. We'll see if I get the... Ding. I'm randomly walking into a person's acorn house. I don't know. What if there's a big squirrel in here?
You just finished a quest. Oh yeah. Raise your sword up in the air. Claim your loot and take a rest. In EverQuest, you are the best.
Well, I guess that's quite a house I've... See, they've done... they get that quest right there out of Nectulos. No, Nectropos Castle or something like that. I don't remember what it was called.
I think I'll treat myself to a pruning.
All right, treat yourself to a pruning, lady. Let's see, those in there, those were the... We'll bring up the big map, maybe. Now, I have been in this zone before, and I've done quests in here, so that's, I'm thinking maybe I won't end up getting anything new in these. I'll just fly over each one, give them a chance for their quest feathers to start flashing. There is a repeatable one in here too somewhere. Well, we have a... Oh, no, I don't know that we're going to start that heritage quest. I can do that of any alignment, especially with flying. I can just fly up here and... Should just check these for a moment and see if I... Oh, I guess I don't have them. We'll do that quest then. Pick up all of the... So I haven't been here to pick up the purple shinies for the city festival. That means I haven't done that thing where you fly, whatever it's called, where you fly through the... Yeah, they have this close on ad. Using dark UI. I'm using a 4K. The paid one makes the everything a little bit bigger, because otherwise I couldn't see what I was doing. So everybody online said, you know what, it's probably worth the $3 a month to use the interface with the bigger assets for people with 4K monitors. And I have to say, I agree. I just paid for a year and paid for a year of it, and now I don't have to worry about it for a year. And I'll probably, in a year, I'll probably see what's this charge for. Because, of course, whenever you sign up with something anymore, it automatically renews for my convenience. Gosh, thanks for my convenience for you to take money from me a year from now if I don't think to get rid of it. Doesn't seem that convenient, does it? Just on a little purple shiny run here, trying to get all of the collectibles for the city festival. I don't have tracking for this sort of thing, so it's just run around. I'll back out because I'm sure some people might get nauseous watching me zip, 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 changing my direction constantly. I was going to start streaming a couple nights ago, and then a new streamer came online that I really enjoy. Someone who's never played before. And I like that when somebody has never played the game before, because it's really the only way to get that original feeling of discovery out of this game. You can fake it, man. You can run to your, the origin server and all these time lock servers and try to relive the past. You just can't do it. And I think the reason you can't do it is because you can't bring back all of the people, all of the friends, because those were the real experiences, the people that you knew back in those days. When you're in a guild. I was in a guild called the Saviors of Norrath back in the day. And I just remember all the first. We really had to work hard to do some raids. And we were kind of getting going at Kingdom of Sky when we were first starting to try some raids. And there were raids there we just couldn't do. And then I wasn't very involved, and I just showed up. It was kind of embarrassing because I was playing Berserker. I had no idea how the holy trinity of MMORPGs was. I didn't know that my role as a Zerker was to figure out how to do DPS, right? Because I certainly was not the raid tank or an off tank or any. I mean, I was just new, you know. I found the game back when Kingdom of Sky released. I just had some major surgeries due to some cancer, and it kind of hampered the way I got around. I was a very athletic person, and it stopped me from doing the athletic things that I was doing because it had an impact on one of my legs. Lost most of its feeling. And then when you're partially paralyzed in the leg, you have to learn how to get around in a different way. And this game gave me the legs that I lost, and it meant the world to me. And it's probably why, boy, I'm still getting the same old ones. It's probably why the game means so much to me, because I was trying to cope with the fact that I was a very serious volleyball player. I love to go running every day, and I quite literally could no longer run. My leg just doesn't move fast. I basically can't feel my hamstring at all, or my foot. So rather than getting all medical here on you, I needed something to feel normal again, and this game did it, because I got around, and I think that's what a lot of people like about these online social things, is that we can become the character for a while, and we just leave sort of all of that stuff. Is this it? Why am I not getting the rest of the shinies? This doesn't. I'm a little confused. And I don't think anybody's in chat. Let me bring my stream up. I don't think anybody's watching it right now. No, nobody's watching, so I really can't get any help from anybody either. But I'll just keep talking for those of you who are going to be watching the video on demand later. Hopefully some of you watch and can enjoy it some. Me, in the meantime, thought that I would just be able to pick up all of these postmarks and finish this quest. And I'm not aware of having to go anywhere else, because it's the Kelethin. Let's just see what's going on. Let me bring up that thing. But the question is, let's see. Completed? No. Sort by category. Hide completed. I don't need to see those. Kelethin. There we go. I need the sealing wax and the envelope. Oh, sealing wax and envelope. Where are you? Still don't have it. Yowza. This makes for some great watching, won't it? For those of you that turn the VOD on later. Holy smokes. Well, we're going to go over to the other side of town and see if we get lucky. I mean, it says Kelathin, so you'd think I'd have to be on the platform to get these. Yeah, I got nothing here. I've been here before, lady. Anything above me? No. Anything below me? Nope. It's a miracle. One more, baby. No, I don't think these count as quests. So we're not going to get our Boogie Woogie tune for getting the final one if we get it. Now the odds are really against us. There are 6 that we have and 1 that we don't have. And be the last one. There it is. Sealing wax. Da-da. Munitions. We got a collector in the house. Do we have a collector in the house? Sure, we're close. Or a guard, at least? Is there a guard? Just trainers all over the place. Is this a guard? No. Now, will I find the collector first or a guard? That's the question. No. Where do these cards hang out? Here's one. Collector. Right that away, sir. All right, let's go this way. I have my experience turned off. I have it going into AA, which is why I'm level 19 and have 326 AA points. Now that alone will overpower you some anyway.
Hi.
I do have a collection for you, as a matter of fact. And I got a mailbox. A mailbox that can only go into my house. Cannot go into a guild hall. So therefore, all right, I think I've seen that guy enough. Then I'm just gonna, I don't think there is a case of this, but it's gonna zip around. This whole zone is gray to me right now anyway. Again, I did most. We can take a peek here and see what we got on the quest completed tab. And we're looking for G-Fay here. 91. Yeah, we did 91 quests here already. So I wouldn't imagine there's much left. The thing I have to remember is after I get up to level 20, I think I'll go to I'll probably just go to 22 when I level up. Because then I can wear mastercrafted gear at that level. I'm actually going to be wearing the apprentice gear for the stuff that I can get. The apprentices used to make outstanding gear, allowed you to get recipes to make even better than mastercrafted gear. But then, inexplicably, the developers decided, well, you know what, we're not going to have the ingredients that you need, the reactants that you need. We're not going to have that drop anymore in any zone. So I basically scoured the broker, and anything under 10 million I bought. Just so I had it, you know. It'd be the last set of stuff anybody... This is a named... I just want to check this guy out. Now I've got a macro to kill stuff. I don't know how good it is. It's not a big fan of hitting buttons. So normally I would just hit the one a bunch of times. Yeah, that's of little value. Now, we do have a quest over here, but this is a repeatable, as you can see. It's gray. Now, I did not level it because this stuff here is actually at about level. So, it's not out leveled, but the only thing I have left to do is to do the helicopter or the gyroscope or whatever they call it. To do that thing. And that's going to be way over yonder. Should be just over the... It's like being in the woods, man. Every tree starts looking like the next one. It's the only time I've ever been lost. I was in the woods. I was deer hunting, and I was a young guy. I don't do any of that stuff anymore, but okay. What's going on here? What's this person want? Are you volunteering to help us battle this orcish scourge even further? I think this means that I've done this already. Looking for some tokens? You can find our merchants under the tents over there. I've seen them, but actually it sounded to me as if you might need some help. Well, since you mentioned it, I could use a hand restocking. Sales are going so well that we're running low on supplies. I can trade you a few tokens for your help if you'd like. Oh goodness, I gotta craft. Craft, gather. Let's just see what these are called. I'll gather first. Farsees requisition, special order gathering. Level 110. Alright. I'll accept it. I'm going to see where it goes. It went in world event. I'm going to go completed and then go to world event and look for 110, level 110 quest. Just to see if I've done it. Yeah. Special order crafting. Oh, that's gathering. There's gathering there. So what I'll do is I'll accept this, and it looks like I did this in... It says quest completed on right now. What? 2.5. Yeah, you see, I would do it if it would show up as a second one, but it's not going to. And I'm not interested. But I don't think that I've done the flying the deal around. So I just got to figure out where that clown is. Oh, there's a purple one right there. Let's see what this is. All right, I gotta find the zip. Here he is. Ether Racing. Hey there, you want to help me test the new race? Yeah, I'll test it. All right, now you get to the platform, and I'll equip you with a machine shortly. Try to beat the others around the track. I'm really bad at this. Really bad at this. Here I go. Ether Racing, Greater Fader. All right, Ether Racing, Greater Fader. I do have to get off my mount when I do this. Where's my, there it is. Okay, no more wings. Nope. All right, just gonna check. It is in world event, and I don't think under completed world event. I had Aether Racing. I have Antonica, Butcher Block, Great Divide, Halas, Lava Storm, and Tenebrous Tangle. I do not have G-Fay. This is going to add to our 1,502 quests that we have done already. Oops. Here we go. Uh, 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm getting nervous. I can never see where the next one is. There it is over there. I don't know if blue is good or bad. Actually, blue's good, right? Which one's lighting up? That one. Oh, that's bad. Hey, bugs on my windshield. There we go. I wish there wasn't a delay. Around here. Yep. I missed my little greenie. Green is no. Green is not bugs in the windshield. Lightning. Oh, I hit the lightning again. Great avoidance. I'm going the right way. Looks bad, doesn't it? Oh, it was the right way. Light up, please. Light up, please. Lightning. Lightning. We're going to have to drop down hard on this one. Coming down. What did I miss? What did I miss? See how that is? What did I miss? Oh, there it is. There. Why is there one right there if this is all that time I lost? Yeah, yippee skippy. I got caught on the side of a tree. All right. Well.
Hello.
Okay. 15. I have 15. I think I'm at 1503, not 1504. I double clutched the button. Let's see, completed. 1503. Oh, we're going to have to subtract. I think I hold this down to take one away. There we go. 1503. Good. My goodness. All right. Well, I'm not used to having to talk all the while that I'm playing, so I made the accident of stopping to think there. There's no time for thinking when you're streaming. You just have to do. So I think we've done all there is to do here. So now my plan was to go from bring up my not this, bring up my sheet. Here it is. Well, congratulations, Jalea. I thought I would go from Kelathin to Halas. So that's the next thing. Like, how do I become, who do I talk to? Probably since New Halas is a city of good, citizens of Kinos and Kelathin are welcome, open arms, and conduct business with any vendor. Notes is neutral, good, meaning that all races, except for some of the naughty ones like Ixar and Ogre and Troll, can start here. New Halas has no actual questing timeline. Oh. Okay. Well, I do want to become a citizen, so we'll look at that. All right, I got to see this person. I think this is probably the person I already talked to. Are they going to be disappointed in me? I've been a citizen there for like 10 minutes, and now I'm leaving. Oh, right. There he is.
Hello.
Greetings, I'm here to offer assistance if you wish to change citizenship. Does this interest you? Yeah, maybe. Why don't you tell me some more about this? Well, as you're probably aware, Kelathin has established good relationships with the cities of Kinos and New Halas. And when someone wishes to switch citizenship to those cities, we try to make the process as friendly as possible. I wonder if there's like a big ceremony with the Queen. Is that what you wish? Yes, can you help me do that? I'd be happy to help. Are you interested in becoming a citizen of Kinos or New Halas? I think we're going to go there, was our plan, moving to New Halas. I have been given transfer of citizenship papers to present to the ambassador in New Halas. Once I do this, I will become a citizen of New Halas. Certainly. Here are your transfer of citizenship papers. Simply travel to New Halas, present them to Ambassador Brilhide. No, I didn't even get close on that one. Bryhild, near the guild registrar, and she will handle the rest. Safe travels! And remember, you're always free to visit Kelathin. I will, just between you, me, Ambassador, I will be visiting at a later time as an evil character, and I will have to sneak by your guards. All right. We will do that in 1 second. In the meantime, don't worry, this is not gonna.
In the shadows I ride through the land so wide. Every quest I seek, every challenge I'll meet. shield. Every path I roam, Norrath feels like home. Every quest is my guide. In this world I confide. Quest till dawn.
All right, we're back. And we're going to take a trip over to... I wish I was a little faster at this. Played this game long enough. I should know where everything is, but sometimes you just forget. All right. Boys, she's a little cold here. Put some sleeves on. You'll catch a cold. It's a little bit odd coming up here because I'm playing Shattered Lands content. I want to do all the quests in Shattered Lands, but I decided if it's below... If the quests are below... I gotta say this differently. If the quest... Alright, let's see. Oops, that dog doesn't like me. Oh, red shiny there. Anyway, what was I saying? If the quests are at a level where I can do them, then I will do them. Rather than wait and say, well, Butcher Black is not exactly, that's Echoes of Fadewar. That's alright, I'm just gonna do it. Right now I'm just looking for the ambassador. Not, you know what, I bet the ambassador's probably down. Probably down here in the... My papers. I don't think this one has a blue dot on it. Oh, there we go. Quest. You think if I'm a citizen here and good that I could do the trade skill quests for the good side? There we are. Greetings, I'm here to offer assistance if you wish to change citizenship. Is that why you're here? I actually needed a cup of sugar, but as long as I'm here, I'm interested in relocating to New Hallis. I have my transferred citizen papers right here with me.
You just finished a quest. Oh yeah. Raise your sword up in the air. Claim your loot and take a rest. In EverQuest, you are the best.
Well, excellent. These look in order. You can arrange for new housing through the tunnel. I'm familiar with the tunnel. Unfortunately, I went there looking for you. So, what else you got for me? Greetings, I'm here to offer assistance. Is this of interest to you? Yes, tell me more. As you are probably aware, New Hallis has established good relationships with Kinos and Kelathan, and when someone wishes to switch citizenship to these cities, we try to make the process possible. As friendly as possible. Is this your wish? You know, I'll do it in a second when I go to Kinos. But for right now, we're looking for the Tunnels of Doom. Oops. I want to get impaled on that thing. This tunnel, this little thing right here, this is the hardest thing for me to find. When I come into this zone to do the early level quests, gosh, it's hard for me to find that. Well, look here, we got the housing person. So I'll get to do that quest too. guess that's why I'm here, right?
Well, man.
May I see your room, please? Well, then I will show you to your room. Behind me is Valor Homesteads, which is often the first housing the citizens of New Haas will own. Due to your assistance, we've agreed to waive the initial fee for you. Well, thank you. As thanks for your help with the city, please left-click on the door behind me, and suddenly the fourth wall is knocked down. Please left-click on the door behind me and select Buy. Once you're inside, you will find some basic necessities for your home. Feel free to place them as you see fit. Farewell to you. Yes, my thanks to you for your help. I will return if I have any other questions. Thank you for the first-time buyer quest. Appreciate it. Now, I don't want to buy another house, so we're going to try the old visitation again. And we'll see who's in town. All right, here we go. We're going to get quest 1505 for entering here. Eventually. 1505. 1505. Say again. Cut off. 1505, please. That's why I bought a 4080 Super NVIDIA card, so I can stand here and stare at a black screen. A little bit awkward. Why do I feel like I'm in an elevator right now?
You just finished a quest. Oh yeah. Raise your sword up in the air. Claim your loot and take a rest. In EverQuest, you are the best.
You know we're here. We might as well take a look. They got a weapon rack here. Nothing in it. Display case. Ooh. They were up in Kingdom of Sky doing a quest to get that. And then we have some of your basic lore and legend pieces here. Oh yeah, I remember. That's really nice. I got that on one of my other characters. Oh, look at this. Not a very good hiding space, pal. I'm gonna take a look at my jug in here. Hello. Oops. Forgot I had a stocking hat on still. You know, I wasn't very presentable for my first ever stream here on Twitch. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't think I've seen this specific thing before. I wonder if we can examine that. That is a mosaic inlaid mirror. Handcrafted. No shit. Yeah, that's really nice. It's a really nice mirror. See, here's all their lore and legend books. They got the Afridi one. Boy, of anyone that I could pick, the Afridi, that one is a bugger. Yeah, I'll just do the quick spin around the area, see if there's any quests that I can only get as a citizen, which I do not believe so. Same as the other place, I've done all those. Nope, no flashing feathers. Where's my liquidation sale? Well, I'll tell you one thing. If streaming does nothing else for me, it'll get me to drink more liquids. Because I'm not used to talking this much. I'm used to being quiet for like 12 hours straight, sitting on this computer rotting away. I doubt there's going to be any new. We got something here. Though we're gonna have to check this out. Here. Oh. Never mind. Idiot. Let's peek inside here. Nope. Two other places to check. Yeah, over here. Two places over here to check. I don't...
Hail to ye!
I think I've done these. Manta's in deep water. Alright, we'll just... See, that's a city task, and it's a 13, and there were 4 of them. So if I go to completed, go to city tasks. Here we go, city tasks for the big H. I mean the N, new up to icy nonsense. That was 17 though, wasn't? No. There it is. Manta's in deep water. Did it. I did it once, lady. I ain't doing it again. 1505, we good? Yep, 1505. Alright, so we'll just eliminate that one. And we're gonna finish the big circle. You know, it's odd. I had this switch to Norrath time. I should probably have it on Earth time unless I really need it. Because I will start thinking that's Earth time. 7:12 my time zone. Alright, remember the little flashy? It was over here. The little faux pas on my part, thinking I had discovered some amazing quest only available for people who are members of Alice. Alright, greetings. I'm here to offer you to change citizenship. Is this of interest to you? Maybe. Tell me more. As you're probably aware, I am aware, believe it or not. I've actually switched citizenship twice here in the last hour. Yes, I believe I want to go to Kinos. Moving to Kinos quest. Bada bing, bada boom. And then, you know, moving to Kinos, I wonder if I have to go to North Kinos. I need to speak to Ambassador Taru. What if he's cross with me? Because of what I've just done? Hey, clown, you're back already? What a shocker. Didn't go so well for you out there, did it? But really, Kinos is the only place I'd rather be. Okay. I do believe he's down here somewhere in this quagmire. Hello, boys. Epic boys. I don't know why that one is grayed out. Just follow the big blue dot there, friend. I know this place. I had to make 5 free-to-play characters, 5 accounts, 5 email addresses in order to make my guild.
Greetings, traveler.
Oh, here we are.
You just finished a quest. Oh yeah. Raise your sword up in the air. Claim your loot and take the rest. In EverQuest, you are the best.
Her cleanliness. So now this guy says, you just can't waltz in here, pal. You got to go out there in the Norrathian highway and you got to do some trash cleanup. And since I was a bad citizen, I'll pay my penance. I'll go out here and I'll clean up this godforsaken hellhole called the Norrathian Highway. Oops. This is the highway, huh? I was expecting a little more. Three garbages within 10. Oops. You gotta make this like horse manure. Then they really make you pay for and think about what you've done wrong. Oh, 7. This might take a while. And it's a night out. Oopsie. Like any good player knows, if there's a shiny around, fella's gotta just take care of business. Well, I was hoping Kelathan or whatnot would give me some goofy little thing I had to do so I can get another quest under my belt. I would love to go into the Stormhold and do those quests, but Stormhold is a rough one because you start off, the front will be green, and by the time you get to the end of Stormhold, it'll be red. Good luck. Oh, garbage. Oh, garbage. You know, to head back, go this way. I don't know. I think I can go down here a little bit. There's that one place when you go in there, then you get the highwaymen popping up behind you and stuff. I don't want to deal with it right now. So I remember this zone quite. I wish it was daylight. It's such a beautiful zone. So I always get hit in the old fields when I'm... What do we got up here? There must be a glitch in the Matrix. There's somebody else in the game. However did this happen? What level is this guy? 14? Pardon my gaze, but I'm wondering what you're wearing. Wow. Bunch of leather, level 1 stuff. This person came in. Here's the Norrathian leather gloves. Level 14. Got some decent grub there. Yep. I don't know. Did any of you guys ever do that? I remember back in the day when I first started and being on the docks, everybody tells the same story of their sort of, oh, I remember when. And when you're a low-level character, you're just starting the game, you don't know what you're doing. But you see the gear on some people. You know, they'll be, and they're posing. I mean, there's no doubt. They're just sitting there posing. Look at what I'm wearing here. I'm a raider. But I remember it, and how impressed I was. And gosh, you know, this guy has got 1,000 health. And I just read something on the forums the other day where somebody couldn't roll in the dungeons with the groups they were in because they only had like 7 million health. And the other people had like 3 or 4 billion health. How many health do I have right now? I have 1,700 health. 1,700 at level 19. I need one more piece of trash. It's you, Antonia Bale. She didn't hear that. Alright, time to go into town. So I remember being in this zone and I was like killing bears. And I was that berserker I was talking about. And that's when first I saw in chat that somebody said, you know, hey, to come to our guild. You know, like people do, they spam for guild invites. And so I went into this. I said, yeah. I inquired into the Saviors of Norrath. And talk about it, what a friendly, just a kindest group of people. Just like, they changed the game completely for me. Because then I started, you know, then you start developing relationships. That's the great thing about a guild. You look at us all just running around here with, you know, this person's not even in a guild. My guild, of course, is just me. Now, if we bring up the guild page, there you'll see that there are some other members here, but they're just my other characters. And this one hasn't been it's been over a year since this one's zoned in. I wonder if that's when I made the guild. Formed December 23rd, 2023. And we are called the Lost Order of Archivists. And our job, not that I'm a role player, our job in the game of EverQuest 2 is to go out and collect all the lost lore throughout the lands, and which is why the guild was. I actually used artificial intelligence, Chat GPT specifically, and said, you know, here's my plan. Here's what I want to do, and can you help me come up with some names? And we're working back and forth. They gave me some ideas, and eventually we settled on the Lost Order of Archivists. And I thought, yep, or archivists. I don't know how you would pronounce it, but.
You just finished a quest. Oh yeah. Raise your sword up in the air. Claim your loot and take a rest. In EverQuest, you are the best.
Now he says, you are not proving your worth to Kinos. You are proving your worth, what worth you give Kinos. Okay, I see there, Featherhead. What's next? The in-city guard has recompiled its list of most wanted criminals. This list will be made public eventually, but first we'd like you to deliver copies of the list to the guards in Antonica so that they may be prepared for the criminals if they attempt to flee the city. All right. Who must I deliver the list to? Look at this name. Dorio would like me to deliver the new most wanted lists to the guards of Antonica so that they can be prepared for when the list is made public. I've always found these summaries to be a lot more,
I find great solace in our
what do I say, enjoyable than reading all the quest text. Because it kind of just gives a recap. What am I doing again? This clown wants me to deliver these. Why? Why am I doing this? So that they can be prepared when the list is made public. Just Rathforth and Jenkins. They are the officers stationed in the northern and southern Kinos guard towers. Return to me once this is done.
Yes, sir. All right, sir. Right away, sir.
I'm going to Antonica. I'm going to have to spend some time in the wardrobe and get myself some what's the name of that Christmas celebration? Frostfell. Non-Frostfell. All right, guard towers. The north and south. Well, look at there. Somehow, through the magic of Daybreak Games, 2 ink blots have been placed on my map. Her Gates. This quest is called Her Gates. I need to deliver the most wanted list to the Kinosian guard officer, in the southern Kinos Tower in Antonica. Will do. Right away, sir. Right away, sir. Here we go. It's the only time you'll ever be at this tower, I believe. Gentlemen. Hello, Leroy Jenkins.
Hi!
Well, friendly. I have brought an updated most wanted list for you and your men. Another list. The boys will be happy to see the new names on this one. It's the chase they crave. Thank you, sir. You're welcome, milady. Jenkins. See you later, Jenkins. All right. We're heading over to Blue Dot. Hey, let's see if these clowns will answer. Oh, they're not even real guards. I can't ask them where to go. Is it just that one? No. Oops, I didn't want a trailie. I doubt I can fly over this mountain, but I'm going to give it a go. Because they will say, no, go around, clown. Ooh. We haven't bumped anything yet. And we're there. I see the tower on the horizon, even though it's the middle of the night. Hey, little yellow guard. Those other guys are red. Why they got the pansies out here? Up the ladder I go. Hello, Rathford.
Hello.
Well met. Yeah, I brought an updated most wanted list for you and your men. Right on time, thank you. No problemo, Harry. I'm going to the big city again. Uh-oh. Wrong direction. So it's weird looking up in the sky after playing with it. The moon shattered for so long. And now you look in the sky at night and by golly, that moon is glued her back together. Maybe they used that that black tape, you know, that they used to hook boats back together when they cut the boats in half. Oh, Kinos. Well, I guess my title's not interesting enough. First stream hype. And I don't have a single visitor. No one's saying yo, and I don't even know if my... I keep checking over there to see if it will, you know, somebody asked a question or whatever. Maybe wishful thinking. But it's good news for anyone watching the VOD, because now you can believe that you're the first person to watch my stream since nobody watched it live. And it's a good thing there are VODs, otherwise I'd have a hard time talking to you like it mattered. Oops, we went too far. You go too far. Okay, there we are. This is the Cold Wind Crier, the most reliable source for news and updates on the happenings of the Shattered Lands. Hello there, Ambassador Durio. I'll finally learn your name and then I won't have to say it anymore.
met.
Have you delivered the most wanted list? I have.
You just finished a quest. Oh yeah. Raise your sword up in the air. Claim your loot and take a rest. In EverQuest, you are the best.
Your work is appreciated, EverQuest. Again, this is part of Kinos, the appreciation of help in all its forms. God bless you, Kinos. Yeah, I think I get it. I believe you are starting to. Now, I'd like you to speak to a number of Kinosians I've come to know over the years. I would like you to hear their thoughts on Kinos. I don't think you'd be surprised. You'll be surprised to hear what they have to say, but I would like you to hear it anyway. All right, whom would you like me to speak with? Talk to Lady Rickson in North Kinos, Palajal in the Elder Grove, Randall in Kinos Harbor, Grayson Docks in South Kinos. And then once you spoke to those guys, come and see me, palsy walsy. All right, I'll head toward the old Blue Dot Special. Hello, Sir Blue Dot. Where are you, Blue Dot? Here you are. Now, this is old Grayson Docks.
Hello.
I would like to speak with you about Kinos. Certainly, it's my favorite subject. You know, I've lived here a long time. Not right here, under the tree. I mean, I'd be foolish. But here in the city. Though I've lived where I'm currently sitting for some time as well. Okay. I used to be in the army, you know. I returned from the Thundering Steppes some time ago, and my house had been sold out from under me. Strangest thing. Gosh, how did that happen? I don't know. Some sort of clerical error, they told me. I didn't mind much, though. It had been years since I set foot in that old place. All right, well, did you buy a new house? What's the sense in that? I wouldn't use it anyway. I much prefer the outdoors. I used to wander Antonica, you know. Yes, and I remember Thundering Steppes as well. What do you do now? I just sit here watching the nature I can. Let's check out his view. Good thing I have Flora turned on. He'd have no nature to look at. All right, back to our...
Salutations.
I know it isn't the best spot for that, but I think it's the best. How did he know I was going to talk about it? But I think it's the best spot for me. It's harder and harder to move around these days. Yeah, because you're sitting on your knees all day long, fool. That's going to destroy those joints. And, well, this place just feels like home to me. So you don't mind that Kinos took your house? Can't say I mind much. I realize most folks would be upset, but it's not like they did it on purpose. It's not like I was using the house. Kinos has provided a lot for me over the years. I figure she's entitled to take it. A little bit back every now and again. She's been there to support me my whole life. I'm going to miss her when I'm gone. Well, I'm sure she'll miss you too. Thank you for your time. All right, Grayson. I'm going to go to North Kinos. Aren't I in North Kinos already? I'll go that way. I'm right by Kinos Harbor. I gotta go. But I'm going out of order. I've got to say, I don't read quest dialogue. So the other thing about doing this is I'm actually kind of consuming somebody's hard work for the first time. You know what most people do. Top box, top box, top box, top box, go. And what's the fun in that? What's the rush? Why be in a hurry to have nothing to do? Oh, Rando. Chromo.
Hello!
Yeah, I've been sitting here to speak to you about Kinos. She's an old one, ain't she? What would you like to know? Just how you feel about her in general? All right, well, let me tell you how I feel about Kinos. Guess what I'm doing right now? Fishing? Nope, I'm building a boat. You are. I'm easily fooled. Yeah, you're not building a boat. Correct. The government has talked with my employer, and in order... Oh, I gotta do the dialogue again. I read it wrong. Yo, Mr. Fisher.
Hello!
Guess what I'm doing right now? Nope, I'm not building a boat. Oh, that's what he's doing. He's not building a boat. Okay. You're not building a boat. Correct. The government has talked with my employer, and in order to save money in the long run, they're paying the foreman to pay us not to work. Must be in COVID. Why would they do that? The city has been reprioritizing its spending. Our Navy has grown vast, but the cost of maintaining these ships, upkeep, crew, etc., is very high. So they want to end ship production. However, they realize that doing this would put a large number of folks like me out of work, which is also something they don't want. Unemployment numbers on the rise would give rabble-rousers something to complain about. Oh, okay, so instead they pay you not to work. Yep, funny that. It makes a certain kind of sense to me. Kinos just cares about her citizens, that's all. Sure, I kind of feel awkward not working, but they tell me that if I go out and get another job, they won't pay me here any longer. And I figure it's worth doing for the time being. They pay me less, but the free time has been amazing. And we have a dog visiting. A dog that's below radar. We have 2 dogs visiting. So 2 dogs visiting might mean that I have to step out to take care of said dogs who are visiting for some reason. Okay, anyway, he says, thanks. Thanks for your time, pal. Now, North Kinos and Elder Grove. Yep. That's what it is. So, BRB, I guess. I'm going to take care of that. And those watching the VOD, you might want to skip ahead when my jug appears back in this window again. Alrighty. Whew. We're back. And just to make sure that our quest is correct, we are on number 1508. Yep, 1508 quests. I haven't decided yet when I'm going to level this guy up. Okay. Looks like my camera jacked up. Yeah, my camera is... It's really spooky to look. I'm sitting in my chair and I'm looking at the screen and I'm not there. That is pretty scary. All right, what are we gonna do with this? Maybe I'll unplug the camera and plug it back in. Nope. Now I got nothing. I think what we're going to have to do is we're just going to turn this. I'm just going to have to turn this stuff off. Yeah. And then for now, I mean, we'll give it one more shot here. Nope. For now, we're just going to be the old web camless guy. Yeah. The upside is you don't have to stare at my shiny head. Actually, should have made one where the quest completed was down a little bit lower. All right, what are we doing? We're going to North Kinos and Elder Grove, and I thought I would just, as long as the bell was here, I would just go to Elder Grove. I'll just go to North Kinos. And then... Because the thing about Elder Grove is you can get to it right.
Greetings, traveler.
Good day to you. I've been sitting here to speak to you about Kinos. Ah, one of Dorio's then. To a soldier, Kinos is a number of things. She's a mother to fight for and to protect and to ultimately return home to. She is a daughter. Do you hear her? She's up there on the hill talking. I'm trying to have a conversation. She is a daughter to provide for, worry for, and watch grow. At times, she is a friend to confide in. She can be all these things simply because she is, to me, what I project her to be. My Kinos is one of valor, honor, and righteousness. To another, Kinos may merely be a homestead, and to another, still an enemy. Kinos is anything? Anything? Kinos is only that which you tell it to be, perhaps a reflection of yourself. I look to Kinos and see her faults, and see my own faults, and work to better us both. Kinos is a goal, a roadmap, and a history all in one. And in her multiple faces, I can find my worth. Now this is getting a little deep, lady. Your worth? Let's check you out. You look like you're about, you're wearing a sardine can for armor. It is in serving Kinos that I affirm my own intentions and goals. If I fail her, I fail myself. Her strength, obvious to all, becomes my own strength and pushes my resolve. I realize I haven't said anything concrete, but I know that of no true way to explain what Kinos is to me. That's all right. I think I understand. See you later, Lady Rickson. She doesn't even look at me when I talk to her. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. Now I'm going to go to the Elder Grove. I had a little pause there because I wasn't quite sure. I think I'll just take the bell. I thought the lady Antonia was talking. Rusty bell. We're going to the old Eldar Grove. Well, I gotta say, I've learned quite a bit just reading this quest text for the first time since 2006. Ooh, what a bounce. It's Palajal. Yo, Palajal. You think she'll turn when I talk to her? Or we'll just do this back to back?
Hello there.
Oh. It's nice to meet you. I'm Pala. Yeah, I'm EverQuest. I've been sent here to speak with you about Kinos. I'd be happy to speak with you about Kinos. What do you wish to know? Just your thoughts on the city in general. You never believe the last lady I talked to. She was wearing a sardine can. The lady went on and on and on. Very well. I came to Kinos for the first time as a child. After joining the military, we missed a big chunk there. We went from, you showed up as a kid and now you're in the military. Anyway, that's all right. After joining the military, I was quickly whisked away to Zek, at level 40, where I fought orcs for 10 years. 10 years! I had forgotten what I knew of Kinos. When I finally sent me back, when I arrived, did you have a house? Because there's a clown over there. He's kneeling on the dirt. When I arrived, I did not feel welcomed by the city. Not until I found the Elder Grove, leastways. The Elder Grove was welcoming? Hey, lady, I'm still talking. Yes, and it is through the Elder Grove that I came to love and respect all of Kinos. As much as any person, Kinos is a being with parts of her personality that not everyone finds attractive. You ain't too bad yourself there, Reddy. Anyway, I got distracted. Rather than allow some parts of Kinos to ruin the whole for me, I allowed the Elder Grove to redeem the city as a whole. Part of the beauty of Kinos is that it can appeal to such broad range of people, and I respect that. That Kinos can be so many things to so many people and do what is good it does, and do what good it does, especially here in the Elder Grove, is what draws me to it. That's the essence of Kinos, I think. I see. Thank you for your time, Red. No wonder she's staring at me. She still sees me wearing this stocking hat. All right. Now, yeah, there was a bell over here. No. I go back to Norrath, I believe, and then I run through the deal. And we go up here. Through this little opening. Down here, up here. And in this door, yellow. Ambassador Dorov.
Well met.
Have you spoken with the citizens of Kinos and gotten their take on this fine city? I have. Good, good. Can you see how what each of them said about Kinos was true? Yeah, I can. That is the biggest part of Kinos, in my opinion. It's variety. There's much good within these walls, and there is much sadness as well. And for all the good, there are many who will complain still. And for all the sorrow, there are those who rough it out, looking forward with hope. Kinos is everything, EverQuest. It is not the shining beacon of light that evangelists might have you believe, but rather an icon of hope. Hope for what? Hope that peace is possible despite all that threatens to draw us as sentient beings apart from one another. To be a Kinosian is to believe in the righteousness of the cause and to support it or enforce it in whatever way you must. No, in whatever way most comes natural to you. I think I understand, Sensei. Kinos finds a good ally in you, EverQuest. Are you prepared to pledge your life and your service to Kinos and her citizens? I am Ambassador Dorio Velstath. Do you agree to give up your former citizenship? Actually, it was here. And take Kinos in its place. Do you swear to do all in your power to further the cause of Kinos, both here, within the walls, and throughout Norrath? I do.
You just finished a quest. Oh yeah. Raise your sword up in the air.
Yeah,
Claim
baby.
your loot and take a rest. In EverQuest, you are the best.
All right. I have spoken with the citizens as she suggested. Now we have a quest that's suddenly gray or white, whatever you might want to call it. So it's repeatable, but have we done them? Oh, this will be the one if I want to go somewhere else. Change citizenship. No, thank you. I'm happy here. All right. So I did the full circle. I went to each of them. But now what I was going to do was, what is coming through the ceiling over here? Did you just see that? What is that? Is that something hanging outside? Yes, there's one more banner. It's the next one. It's the gray one. All right. Will this person let me...
Traveler.
Okay. So now we're going to switch. We're going to flip to evil. As you're probably aware, Kinos has established good relationships with the citizens of Kelethin and New House and so on and whatever. Is that what you want? And then I go, actually, I was thinking of changing citizenship to somewhere else. Oh, I see. Well, I urge you to reconsider, but if your mind is made up, I can advise you on that also. Beware, though. Such a fundamental change will not be easy. You must also be at least the 10th rank of adventuring skill to proceed. I'm 19. I will have you okay. Anyway, my mind is made up. Just tell me where to go. First, I got to caution you against that such a change requires sacrifice. If you change your citizenship to that of a city that accepts those professions considered evil, then you'll be required to reconfirm your profession when you arrive there, which means I'm going to be a Shadow Knight, which I would rather be than a Paladin. This means, although you will not lose your adventure level rating, all your spells, skills will be reset to apprentice knowledge, and not actually, because I had master spells and they changed it. So you get your master spells back according to what I've read. This will happen even if you do not change your profession. I have to change it? Depends. Right? And I do, because you can't be a pally over there. For example, a paladin moving to Freeport would be forced to renounce paladinhood and become a Shadow Knight. However, a dirge is a neutral profession and could still be a dirge over there or become a troubadour, which is silly because who would ever want to be a troubadour? All right, well, I'm ready. What now? Are you absolutely sure you wish to pursue this path? Among other things, while you are in exile, you will not have access to your bank, your house, including your first broker slot, including all but your first broker slot, and you will not be welcome in any cities. All right, where do I go? Dissatisfied with Kinos, baby. Dorio has tried to discourage me from leaving Kinos, but since I am determined, he suggested that Sprockfuddle could tell me more about pursuing this path. All right, I've tried my best to dissuade you. I cannot bring myself to aid you further in this destructive path, young man. I find that shady gnome Sprockfuddle here in Kinos Harbor if you feel you must learn more, and I pray you will choose to come to your senses and choose to stay. Farewell. So, oh, Sprockfuddle. Maybe you're going to give me some idea where old Sprocky is? Must be in
I bid you greetings and welcome.
Greetings and salutations, my good friend. Hey. Here he is. How's nature looking?
Salutations.
You should watch the sky at night sometime. It sure does get pretty. Yeah, you should go back to your house. I did not know Kinos had a homeless problem. All right, the blue dot says it all. Well, on my way to betraying. Oh boy. You get the feeling this guy is hiding down here somewhere. Smuggler's Grotto. Hey, it's Sprockfuddle.
Greetings!
Some guy? Where's Bibbins? Bibbins? What? Yeah, I can help you. All right, sorry, folks. We got some random clown saying, what do you need? Admiring the fine stock of goods, are you? Well, not exactly. Do you have anything else? Sometimes it pays to have connections. I do quite a bit of trading and supplying, not just goods, but other things. If you take my meaning, what other things? You're here because you want a good deal on things that you might not get otherwise. No, I'm not. You're a spy? Spying is for amateurs. No, I'm not a spy. I'm more than that. A trader, procurer, rare objects inventor. That's me, but even someone with my skills can always use a hand now and then. Interested in learning how to... You can help? What kind of help are you talking about? That's the spirit. Do you want to live in the good life by making simple trades? Commodities, information, items, easy. Anyone can do it. Your pockets fill with coin, and none of it's taxable since it's under the table. Tell me more. Did that guy ever send another tell? There's the oppressive taxes that Queen Antonia puts on us. I provide a few cheap trinkets for folks who starve themselves, putting chickens in pots for every Kinosi noble. Hadn't thought of it that way. She has everyone mark up the goods and taxes both the buyer and the seller. Sickening, I tell you. Now, I might add a premium to some things, but I'm honest about it. Folks from Freeport are honest. What else can you call them? I never thought of it that way either. I like that type of person. Someone doesn't like you, you tell them your face. None of the secret of mumbly jumbly stuff. Boy, this guy's got a lot to say. All right. Someone's helping already. Take care. You seem the honest sort, eager to do what's right by yourself. Yep, I'll do it. Trade secrets. Now, here's the rundown. It's what a supplier named Sprockfuddle invited me to learn more about the trade business by speaking with a cohort of his at a local pub. Trade can take many forms, from basic goods to information. I'm intrigued by the idea of trading information to receive something of value. This could be the start of a lifelong relationship. He's answering the wrong person. All right. Tell you what, you need time to think, and that's natural. Go see a pal of mine on the 3rd floor of a pub here. He'll explain things a bit plainer. I can. I need to get back to work. All righty. Time to take another dip. Dip, dip.
It was our devotion to truth that enabled us to...
Not sure how I got out, but I'll take it. Yeah, looks like the joint over here has got some clowns upstairs. No. They said 3rd floor. Is this the... Oh, there he is. Hey, bud, you're at 2.5 floors. Trading's good, he says.
Well met.
What do you want? Sprockfuddle suggested I speak with you. Lots of people speak with me. Did Sprock tell you why you might find me interesting conversationalists? You mentioned something about becoming a trader. Trader, eh? That's rich. Let me get a look at you. Yes, I can see why he sent you. How are you involved in politics of this town? What does politics have to do with trading? Everything. Grease a palm there, pay off of someone here. Sounds like business, but it's really all politics. You got to pay the piper, right? No, you got to pay the right piper. So, you deep into things in Kinos or what? No, I'm not involved. Then you don't come with something worth trading. See you around when you've got something of value. Well, what do you consider valuable? My time, for one thing. Listen, if you want to work the game, you got to show me why I need you around. All right? Plenty of folks want to get in on a trade. You got to know the folks around town. Get them talking. Oh, all right. Well, I can get them talking. You can prove it to me by chatting up the locals. Find out whether there's really going to be some kind of shelter around Kinos. Get the information, and then you have something worth trading to me, all right? You don't get the information, and you find another line of work. Deal? Deal, sir. This isn't a stroll around the harbor. Keep your eyes peeled and talk to everyone. Start in the pub downstairs, work your way around the harbor, and come back when you think you have something worth trading to me. I'll be back there, Stretch Armstrong. Yeah, you can count on it, pal. By the way, The 1970 called. They want their hairstyle back. I'm downstairs. Oh, there she is. Oh, Mary. Mary Dillon. If they ever finish that shield, I'm going to smash Theory's skull with it. And that's what?
Salutations.
He said something about a shield. Oh, I don't know anything about a shield. My husband Theory knows about weapons and shields, not me. Ask him. Ask him how important they are. More important than his family. Well, did he choose his work instead of you? Well, he sure did. Some erudite caught his eye. Next thing you know, he's working late every night. Small wonder I come here. I want to forget that lousy man. You seem awfully bitter. I'm fine. I don't need Theory. That scurvy skirt chaser of a husband. So he took off and left me here all alone. I'm sure he's much happier with what scrawny erudite anyway. Always talking about math and ballistics and shielding. Bah. Shielding. What about shielding? Some stupid shield. He never talked to me much about it, but I guess he talked a lot to that erudite. Said she was clever. Said she didn't drink. No, I didn't used to drink either, but until he met her. Oh, so he drove you to drink, did he? He sure did. Some erudite caught his eye, and the next thing you know, he's working late every night. Small wonder I come here. I want to forget about that lousy man. Yeah, who could blame you? That's right. I cooked and cleaned the house for Terry, and he could concentrate on that stupid shield. He doesn't know anything about magic. Not a thing. I'm sure that erudite puts kind of spell on him. Sounds more to me like you're better off without him. If only I didn't miss him. He moved away to South Kinos. I know he's not far away, but I can't bear the thought of seeing him with her. My heart's been broken, and I won't let him step on it too. I could look for him and give him a message. I'm fine. I don't need Theory, that scurvy case of a husband. Oh, never. I shouldn't have done that. I should have went with the top one. I feel better after talking to you. He's out of my life and I don't need him, do I? After all, if he wasn't drawing up plans with that gnome, he was always talking about her. Why would anyone need a gnome for a magical shield anyway? Glad I could help you, Mary. So I'm going to go to South Kinos. Because this guy, there's something going on. Yeah, we'll just take the... Are we on quest 1510? $1504? How in the heck did I get to 1510? It seems as though my betrayal quest did not count. Yeah, I only have one. You do them and then they disappear.
Kinos is a bastion of light.
Here he is, this guy.
Hello.
Yeah, I've been talking to Mary Dillon. I should try this. I heard you're hiring folks for a city project. It's a very simple civic improvement project run by Magus Wiska. We're still in the planning stage, and I'm not sure how many positions we'll need to fill to get the job done or when we'll start hiring. That's a fancy way to say you're fixing the sewers. What kind of jerk are you anyway? Leave me alone. Okay, let me rephrase that. I've been talking to Mary Dillon. Mary? How is she? I've been worried sick about her. She won't see me. She won't accept messages that I've sent her. At least she's still alive. Oh, I was under the impression you left her. Well, I did leave her, but it wasn't my choice. She insisted that I was carrying on with one of my associates and demanded that I move away. All I ever wanted to do is take care of Mary. And with this new job, I thought our finances would finally improve.
I hope you enjoy the sight
Yeah,
of the city.
so I heard that you dumped Mary for an erudite. Oops. I should be careful. I heard you're hiring folks for a city project. Civic improvement? Quite proud of the work we're doing. This is a long-term solution that Queen Antonia herself has approved. I bet the Queen didn't know it would break up marriages. Nah, I better do this one. Solution to what? And another fun name to say. Elenia knows much more about the details than I do, but when we are done, Kinos will be very well protected against any possible threat. Who's Elenia? Elenia Umalia, near the Mage Tower, is a brilliant theoretical magician. And like a lot of erudites, can sometimes talk over people's heads. Mary didn't like feeling stupid. And she's not. She just felt intimidated by Elenia. That led her feeling jealous, and that led to Mary spending more and more time in the pubs. Mary's still pining away for you. I wish Mary understood how much the project will mean to the safety of Kinos for the safety of our children when we have them. When we're done with our work, Kinos will be safe from any type of incursion. And that's worthwhile, don't you think? More worthwhile than your wife? Oh, that's probably not the best thing to say. I'm going to say, do you need any help on this project? It's a simple civic improvement project run by Magus. I know that. Yep. So you work for Kinos. I'm quite proud of the work we're doing. It's a long-term solution that Queen Antonia has approved. I bet she didn't know. Now we're just going to do this guess and check. I can't say that. I heard you're hiring folks for city projects, city improvements. Solution to what?
Kinos is a bastion of light in the darkness of the lands.
Your
I
wife
hope
should be
you
proud
enjoy
of your
the
work.
sights of the city.
I wish Mary understood how much the project will mean for the safety of Kinos. Okay. And then I said, do you need any help? So, civic improvement? I've covered all these already. I did leave her. I finally picked the right one. I thought I had picked it before. I did leave her, but it wasn't my choice. I already said that one, though.
Is a bastion of light in the darkness of the lands. I hope you enjoy the sights
Is your
of the
project
city.
still hiring? Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, for goodness sakes. I've said all of these before. Well, 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 hey. Oh, it's Webmaster J. Okay, yeah, I didn't see you type that. Nobody's been talking in chat, so I just didn't, I stopped looking at chat. But now I'm stuck. And my camera died too, so that got turned off. It was working fine, and then I went, let the dogs out, and I came back, and next thing you know, boop, my chair was empty. I'm looking at my picture, and the chair is empty. But anyway, I got to look this thing up because I sure don't know what I'm.
Salutations and warm greetings to you.
Sure don't know what I'm doing here. I can't believe I can't do a quest. And I'm not going to find the one called Trade Secrets? Trade Secrets. This is really weird. I can't even find the quest. He'll give you the quest trade secrets. Anyway, here's what I got to do. I got to say I've been talking to Mary Dillon. I was under the impression you left her. Dang it. I was under the impression you left her. So what happened? She's still pining away.
Darkness of the lands.
More worthwhile than your own wife. Now why can I talk like that? Oh boy, they really set me up there. They so set me up there. Because whenever I was a wise guy, they'd shut me down. Here's the old erudite.
Hello.
You're interrupting my work. Sorry, it sounds as though you're working on something big. I am the lead theoretical magician of a certain civic project. Yes, in fact, I report to no one but Magnus Wexa herself, and not one of the little people. Who are you? I'm one of the little people. Yeah, I'm not here to provide a basic tutorial on magic theory. Do you have something specific to ask? I've never been good at coming up with theories. You know, I realize everyone has their limitations. My talents are considerable, which is why my theories were selected over that of the competition. Not that is anywhere near my league. I'm not familiar with who's Towser Filsberger. Phils Gibbert thinks he's a theoretical magician from Elder Grove. He's really nothing more than a theorist, and not a very good one at that. He had no idea that the irregular borders of Kinos and its villages would affect disbursement. Imagine. Oh, you're at work. You're washing dishes at work. Okay. Fitzgibbert thinks he's a theoretical magician. Thank goodness you're in charge. My thoughts precisely. With all the angles and dimensions to consider, this work is beyond his grasp. Kinos will be very well protected from any magical bombardment, regardless of its source. Once my shielding is in place, Fitzgibbert doubtless thinks otherwise. All right, then. Important erudite, I will leave you to your work. All right, I think I'm going to Eldar Grove. Yep. Swimming. Time to go to Eldar Grove. Swimming. All right, I'm in Elder Grove. Here's this guy I've been hearing about. Towser.
Hey there!
Yeah, you know what? I heard about you from Alinea Umalia. Why would you bother helping someone like that? Well, I don't mind helping people who need assistance. My friend, where do these names come from? Jumroller, over near the Bulbashire, needed help getting through his secondary training, and I was more than willing to help. He's a much more grateful student than Alinea ever was. Sounds like you're more of a teacher than a theoreticist. I do like teaching, but my heart's in a theoretical magic. To see an area as large as Kinos, to figure out how to cast a magical protective layer over it, that's the sort of task I was meant for. You seem much more qualified than Alinea. Finally, someone who recognizes my true worth. I'm sure that Erudite paid someone to put her in good word for her so-called theory. Just ask Jumroller over near Bulbashire. He'll tell you. Yeah, she's not a very friendly sort. Certainly didn't charm her way to the top. How'd you hear about the competition anyway? It was all very hush-hush. City security and all that. She couldn't help boasting. A transparent effort to put you down, really. She's a braggart and a security risk and a magical shielding device she supposedly developed drew directly from my own research and conclusions. She copied my work and passed it off as her own. Well, your device would be much better, I'm sure. Of course my device would be better. She's only creating an array to cover Kinos and its hub villages. My device would use a wider network to protect some of the outlying farmlands as well. You're a genius, Fitzgibbert. Apparently you and Arbuthnot Jumroller are the only ones who recognize my true worth. Well, good thing I already live within the area that would be protected by the shielding. If you stay within the city's limits, you'll be protected as well. Okay, well that's good to know there, Fitzgibbert. La 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 la. Here's old Jumroller.
Hello!
Well then, what can I do for you? Yeah, you're friends with Towser Fitzgibbon, aren't you? Yeah, that's right. Towser and I go way back. I've never gotten through school if it weren't for his help. I heard he's a great teacher. There isn't anything Towser can't do once he put his mind to it. He's been a bit down lately, though, since Magus Wexha over at North Kinos picked someone else's design, but I'm sure he'll pull through things just fine. Are you a friend of his? Yeah, I met him through the design contest. Well, I can't say much about the contest since I didn't enter it myself. In fact, without that truth potion Joe Ironshield gave him, Towser wouldn't have said a word about it. He hates to lose, you see? Joe Ironshield has a truth potion? Joe slipped him some at the pub. It was funny at the time, though his wife didn't think so. All I know is that poor Towser couldn't stop telling the truth about things, even that ugly hat of hers. The Kinos North Alchemist Guild that Joe belongs to won't be so amused either, I guess. Well, it was nice meeting you, loose lips. All right. I'm going to North Kinos. Baubleshire. Willowwood. Nope. Not interested. Who knew the betrayal quest had so much dialogue? All right. So now there's an alchemist. I need to find Joe Ironshield, who has invented a potion that forces people to tell the truth. That's called Spotted Cow.
Greetings, traveler.
Can I help you? I understand you make truth potions. Are you with the Alchemist Guild? I am with Investigative Operations. Confess. It was an accident. We were in the pub. Towser was being smug about whatever he was doing. He said he wouldn't say it was what it was, so I tipped some of this vial into his drink. That's against Alchemist Rule 214.7, Subchapter C, as revised. I didn't think the potion would work. It's in early development. Please don't turn me out to our guild. You haven't given me any reason to recommend your dismissal. Don't tell Magnus Weska. I found out about the shield. There were only 4 of us in the pub at the time anyway. Towser, his wife, Arbinat, and myself. Well, what did you learn about the shield? I must do a thorough investigation. Not much, really. Towser lost the design contest. He was rather bitter. He hates the hat that his wife was wearing. He didn't know when the shield would be built, if ever, or where it would be centered. Only the Magus knows that. I see. Do you have the remaining truth potion? Yeah, here it is. Please, let me remain in the guild. We'll see about that, pal. All right, now I got to go to North Kinos and then put the potion, use the potion to find out what's going on. Now, if only there was a blue dot.
As of late,
And there is. All right, I'm heading over to the barn/tavern. This is where you run into Fippy Darkpaw to do the Kinos Claymore starter.
Well met.
Why can't they have vocal dialogue here? Yeah, the quest dialogue is really actually pretty good. I don't typically read it. But since I'm going to only have to run through this one time and there's no rush, who cares how long it takes? I am reading all the dialogue just to see what the hell's going on. All right, we're talking to old Magus, and we got to do the old truth serum bit here. Is there something I can help you with? Aren't you a Magus? Why are you hiding here? Hiding? Yeah, that's a good term for it. I'm actually learning about the brewing process from these good folks. The brewing process. I'm curious about fermentation. Why, surely a Magus has more important things on her mind. Fermentation is vital. Without the process behind it, why, we'd have no bread. No ale indeed. I have some ale. Do you? I must admit, all this talk about fermentation has made me a bit thirsty. Oh yes, I always carry a vial of ale with me. A vial, yep. Who doesn't have a vial of ale with them? When I travel, here you go, bottoms up, old kitty cat. A vial, how interesting. Does it? Well, this is the worst tasting ale I've ever had. Does this outfit make me look fat? No, I'm going to ask, because it's truth serum. What are you really developing? It's a magical shield to protect Kinos in case of assault, using funds raised through recent tax increases. While there is no evidence of an imminent threat, we must remain vigilant. Supplies arrive daily to assist us in maintaining the shield. It is heavily guarded. Where will the shield be located? Centralized at the Mage's Tower, and, wait a minute, no one keeps ale in a vial. Off with you before I call the guards. I was just leaving. Smell you later, cat. Go find the litter box. Game could use a voice mod. That is, I would think any new game would probably just use AI to, they don't want to pay actors, but they could pay someone for a sample of their voice. All right. I am heading back to Kinos Harbor, down in the old pit, also known as the fence. You used to have to go there, actually, if you were not a citizen of Kinos. You could not use the broker unless you went under the bridge in that hole. Oh, no. Looks like I'm actually talking to Mary. No, I'm not. Going upstairs. That's what I'm doing. See all the way up there? Nope, he's still on the steps. It's all about the profit margins.
Hello.
What do you want? I've been talking with folks around town. So what? You want a reward for that? I talk with folks all the time. All right, well, I guess you don't want to know what I've heard. Calm down, pal. You didn't sign up to be coddled. You want to make changes in how these folks operate? If your skin's too thin to handle it, maybe you should quit. I'm not a quitter. Then tell me what you heard. What's this shelter they're making? It's a magical shield to protect Kinos. A magical shield? More like a magical waste of coin. Now you see your hard-earned coppers, and now you don't. What won't that little girl think of next? We wouldn't stand for this kind of waste in Freeport. I've given you what you asked for. What are you going to trade me for it? Quest complete. By carefully questioning and encouraging the truth from some of the Kinosian inhabitants, I've learned that Queen Antonia is wasting taxpayer funds on a magical shield to protect Kinos from invasions. Protecting the citizens is noble, but she's driven up the prices all over town while misleading the people as to the true nature of the threat.
You just finished a quest. Oh yeah. Raise your sword up in the air. Claim your loot and take a rest. In EverQuest, you are the best.
I like you, pal. You're direct and honest. You got a bright future ahead of you. That is, if you have the guts to continue trading for us. Well, that depends. Hey, don't walk away, pal. I don't want to start the conversation again. Huh. I knew you were right for the job. Now, listen up. All this information you got from the local boils down to Kinos making some kind of shield, right? Freeport's not on the offense. So what they're protecting is a little vague, isn't it? That's true. We need details. Even if it's a magical device, it has to have physical presence. And that's what we need to target. Well, the Mega said it would be at the Mage Tower. Sure. Right before the Truth Potion wore off, eh? Don't trust him, pal. And neither should you. Okay, what's the plan? First rule of business is that you confirm everything twice, 3 times if possible. This time, we need to find out from the Concordium when they'll be working. They'll know when and where extra guards are being scheduled, and that's how we'll know where this thing really is and when it'll be there. Well, they aren't just going to tell me what's what. No, but they yap their mouths off when they're bored, especially at the night shift. So go around to several places where you see those augurs hanging around, or augurs, I don't know how you say it, and wait a while, listen, but don't let them see you, whatever you do. Take this voice modulator. It's a gnomish device that will let you listen without getting caught. The Concordium will have your head if they suspect you're onto them. I understand. All right. Here it is. Vernon Tinworthy has instructed me to eavesdrop on key members of the Concordium to find out what I can about the delivery of the magical shielding device. All the targets should be out at night in several areas of Kinos. I am to stick to the shadows and make sure I am not seen. All right, let's go. That's got to be at night. It is at night in Kinos. That's good. So I probably should get this done before it's not night anymore. Be very quiet. Haunting rabbits. All right. I hope this gate doesn't creak up here when I try to go through it. All right, we're close to the tower. Here it is. Are these Erodites? All right. I'm going to use the voice modulator. How about here? All right, I backed up a half a step. I need to factor in wind variables. Well, where should I use it? I got a big dot on them. Oh, it's these two? Let me try it here. No.
Well met. I find great solace in our meeting.
How about here? All right. Apparently, I can use it right here. Nope. How about here? Nope. How about here? Nope. How about here? Nope. What a quest. I mean, that's the guy right there. Yeah, it sits there flashing, telling me I got to stand in a certain spot, but then I do stand in that spot, and it's pretty ridiculous. Wow. 8 until 5 a.m. game time. Approach the target until you get a message that says location is good for the use. Wow. I'm going to end up waiting a whole game day and trying to get this to work. I will zone out. Quiet child, anyone could be listening to us. Once Karanthir returns from guarding the sewers, I will alert him to your loose tongue. This quest is borked. The device to your ear. Wow, this is crazy. All right, I guess I did that. I'm gonna go here. It doesn't. I need to. This is not updating. Oh boy, this makes for bad streaming, I'll tell you that. When a quest doesn't work. Try one more time. And then we're gonna have to delete the quest and start over. Yeah, but if I can hear what they're saying, they should talk. I had to walk all the way up like this to hear it. It's doing Tonica. All right. Wow. All right. That made for bad TV. Oh my goodness. There's no way I'll get this done in darkness. I'll have to wait an entire game day. Just keep putting this device in my ear. Where are they even? Are they gone? Kino's time. 5. They're gone. Oh, for goodness sakes. 5 a.m. 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. Wow. Yeah, well, so much for that. Now, we're going to see if that quest counted. 1505. Yeah, I guess it did. All right. Well, I think we'll end the stream there because there's no reason to hang out and wait for this thing to... No reason to sit and wait for these guys to, because it'd be a whole game day. So it's probably 2 hours in game time. So hope you enjoyed the VOD. Nobody jumped in other than Webmaster jumped in while he was washing dishes, which was great. But other than that, we've been going 3 hours and I lost my... got a couple quests done, but I lost my cam. We'll get that fixed and it'll be ready to go next time, I guess.
In the shadows I ride through the land so wide. Every quest I seek, every challenge I'll meet.